Hello, Jacksons. You welcome back to the channel. It is your one and only. You know the name. I ain't got time to come and be stressing myself to be talking. I am in a hyper mood right now, but you know, it is what it is. Guys, thank you for always being here. I cannot, say thank you enough. Now, of course, we have about 12 housemates remaining in the house, aside Mashallah, who is obviously probably leaving this Sunday. Now, aside that, your faves were up for eviction. Do you know why I said up? Because the votings have been finalized yesterday. We had Alex, Adekunle, CeeC, Ilebaye, Messieke, Neil, and WhiteMoney. Now, of course, we did a poll, and you guys chose that you wanted the Jacksons to save Ilebaye, which was a very fair poll. We had to run polls 3 times just so we could get the winner, and we voted. Thank you for all you do. And those who felt it was unfair, it is what it is. Life mustn't go every way you want it to go. Now, of course, this video is going to be very sensitive because as it is, Ilebaye is seen as a thief, as a pickpocket, someone who will steal other people's things without care of what it might cost her later in life. Now, we're going to dissect all of this and probably more. So if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell button beside for notification, and every post I make, don't forget to share, comments down below, and also share this video so that more people can get to see. Now, let's get right into it. So last night, we had a very interesting night. Of course, we had the close-up task, which ran in 2 rounds. The guys were dared to, create very nice pickup lines for the girls. If the girls accept, then they pass. And of course, I guess for that first round, all the housemates are going to be rewarded. And then they had to do the Mr. and Mrs. Prom, which ended up seeing Alex and Somadina winning that round. Of course, Alex, Somadina, and Mashallah, I believe they were going to be paid for it. But of course, Alex was the prom queen and Somadina was the prom king. Now, of course, after that, we went into the garden where the pool was opened and it was time to boogie and, have a beautiful time with someone of interest or just have fun by yourself. The housemates danced, had good, Wait, after that close-up task, y'all remember that they provided them with special drinks, cocktail drinks, and there was a name they called it. I beg, if you remember the name, share comments down below because me, I don't forget the name. So they got those drinks, got Smirnoff Ice and some other drinks, right? Alcoholic, and of course they were to have their fun. Every housemate were probably getting about 2 or 3. We don't know, but what we know is that whenever they get these special provisions, they are counted. But then, whilst the dancing and everything was happening, Cross was sitting around the couch area where there's a covering where the housemate sits and just a laugh. He was drinking his drink and probably eating meat. Ilebaye was in front of a mirror and was dancing alone, drinking her drink and probably eating meat. Every other housemate was doing the same thing. Some were in the water, others were in front of different mirrors and having a fun time. But then Ilebaye was on her own at that point. And around there, Cross dropped CeeC's drink there. Alex had brought Smirnoff Ice for Somadina and gave Ilebaye to keep or to to keep for Somadina or to hold for Somadina. She drank it. After she drank it, the one that was kept for CeeC, it was like 2 bottles now. She carried it and she drank it. At the point when CeeC came to come and get her drink from Cross had to ask Ilebaye, Ilebaye, I cannot find the drinks here. Please, did you by any means see the drink or see anybody who came and took CeeC's drink here? Ilebaye denied that she didn't see anybody take it and she didn't take it, obviously. She was still having a fun dancing and boogieing and everything. Not until she kept coming, maybe it was guilty conscience or something. She kept coming to Cross and asking, what were you even asking about? Which drink, safe? Where was it kept, self? And then Cross was literally pissed at that moment because probably he might have seen her she had taken it, right? And he feels that she was big liar and a thief, then he was telling her to leave him alone. Now, this leave me alone became with shouts, and of course, they started going at each other, shouting and insulting. They didn't insult per se, but they were shouting at each other, talking about, leave me alone. You say you didn't see it, leave. And she was responding, it's not a normal question I'm asking you. You're shouting at me as if I'm your baby, blah, 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 blah. Of course, typically, that's what happened. Ilebaye left there angry and went to the room and was crying. Different housemates came to come and console her. Neo was one of them. I was telling her that she it's okay and nobody's looking at you like a bad person. She kept talking about how angels talking and adding her words into that conversation, making it worse and making her look like a bad person. That yes, now she confesses that she took it and she drank them. It was not intentional. And of course, this I knew was going to cause a problem later, which did this morning. Guess what happened? CeeC did not shout yesterday, and I was very shocked that she didn't. Maybe because Khosi and Ilebaye had gone at each other, she wouldn't want to escalate it, right? But this morning, CeeC was talking to Somadina. She had spoken to two people last night, but I've forgotten who because I saw them. I just didn't really think serious about it. Not until this morning, I was thinking, girl, is this kleptomania or something? Because it is crazy. This is not the first time. So CeeC was speaking to Somadina and WhiteMoney, talking about how this girl will steal or carry people's things, just like Ilebaye had actually carried her foundation on a Sunday, and after using it, she dropped it downstairs until later when CeeC had searched so much that she confessed that it was her, or people told CeeC that it was Ilebaye who took it. And this pissed her off. They've settled that issue, but just like I've always said, CeeC is a vengeful person. She would want to still hold a grudge against you for something you've done and you guys have settled. But leaving that talk, she was talking to Somadina and WhiteMoney, talking about how Ilebaye has done this. This is not the first time. This is not the second time. Somadina was talking about how he was shocked to hear Ilebaye saying she thought it was Alex's drink. I'm like, why would you take somebody's drink and think it's, even if it's Alex's own, can't you ask her before you take it? You have yours. You might have drank more than one or two, just like every other person. Why would you take other people's own? And then WhiteMoney indicated that he too was very shocked because this is not the first time. The other day, he had an altercation. Now, y'all can remember when Alex was telling one of the housemates, a guy, that Ilebaye, although she would be Ilebaye's friends, but this is something that would be pushing her back and not taking Ilebaye serious and probably take her as a liar. This was because WhiteMoney and Ilebaye had a confrontation about chicken meat that everybody was supposed to have one, and then after eating her own, she came back and stole two more, making it three. So she ate meat for two other people, and then she was fighting WhiteMoney that she didn't take it. She didn't take it. She didn't take it. English not gonna kill me. Anyways, she said that she didn't take it. Her and WhiteMoney actually quarreled and fought about it. Not until later when Ilebaye came and met him and said, "Oh, WhiteMoney, I'm sorry, I'm the one who took the meat." And Alex was very shocked. WhiteMoney was very pissed because, according to him, he kept telling her that I saw you eating this meat. Why are you denying? And then, of course, after that fight they had, she cried, just like she cried yesterday. Now, what's the bone of contention in this particular video? Ilebaye is showing so much signs of a kleptomaniac. And a kleptomaniac, according to the dictionary, let me not try to do too much. Let's not be that. I don't want to come from the point of religion or the person who knows better. Let's read from dictionary first. Research is needed according to what it is. What causes kleptomania? Research is needed to further understand what the possible cause is, because at the moment it is not fully known. But kleptomania might be linked to problems with a naturally occurring brain chemical called serotonin, which means if serotonin is fired too much, it makes a person impulsive to carrying things that are not theirs. So before some of you will want to come that, this girl is possessed, this girl is wicked, she's a demon, Holy Ghost fire, 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 fire. My dear, the educated people have told you that it is not totally intentional. It could be mostly caused by chemical firing from your brain and stuff. But still, when you know that this kind of thing they do you, confide in somebody. I wish I confided in somebody like Doyin. Doyin would have helped her to an extent. I wish she would confide with Alex, who is probably her only friend right now so that Alex can help her. Because, or probably the only reason she might not have confided in any of these two persons is because maybe she does not know that this is what is affecting her. But at this point, housemates are talking both inside of the house. Many people are talking outside of the house, and this might cost her a game. At the moment, she's one of the most favorites in the show, but if she doesn't stop, this is going to be a major problem. People will naturally start disliking her. Those who are very religious, those who are very I am, what do they call them? People who like proving, okay, the moral people, even though they are not religious, would also want to blame her because, of course, just like I've always said, don't say never, never say never if you're not in that condition. So don't say you would never be a kleptomania if you're not in that condition. You don't know how it might be. But I hope she respects herself and find a way to stop this because it's going to cost her a lot. Now, of course, guys, that's all I have for you in this particular video. If you're new to my channel, you know what to do. I'm going to see you on the next one. Please share comments on what you think about this issue because it is going to cause a lot of problems.